we're going to do some guerrilla style recording because my cameraman is sick. But so is this car. Not in a bad way, I would say. I mean, my colleague doesn't like the shapes of it, but I do think that this version of it actually looks pretty good. And you know, considering how electric cars usually have a fairly boring front, I mean, it's not the most exciting of the fronts here either, but it's not too bad. They did a little bit with it, I think. So let's go sit inside. Right now it's locked, but you can see that these handles, they light up, so you know where to grab them. There's a lot of pretty nice ambient lighting inside. I do like that. I like that a lot. It makes the car just a little bit nicer to live with in the long run, because you're always sitting in something nice. And if we sit inside, there we go. Well, the infotainment screen comes on. It's pretty big. It's the biggest they offer. And of course, you still have the touch controls on the steering wheel. Not the best. Hopefully they're going to change that for the old style. You've got a tiny screen over here at the front, which shows you some basic information like your range and speed, and the fact that my door is ajar. Love that word. And more ambient lighting. Seats are pretty comfortable as well, I would say. And of course, because it's an electric car, it's very quiet and very refined. I forgot to mention, as you close the doors, on the floor here, we've got a projected Volkswagen badge. That's something we usually only saw in luxury cars many years ago, but now it's coming over to the regular people's cars. Let's sit in the back. I'm gonna sit behind my position, but you can already see that there is a lot of space, and I mean a lot. So if I sit behind myself, well, just look at it. I don't know if you can really get the scale over here, but there is an awful lot of space here. Really a lot. It's very comfortable. Although the seats are not quite as comfortable as in the front, I would say. But there you go. You get a view of the front, and of course there's also ambient lighting in the back as well, and a very bright LED light here on top on the roof. So there we go. The ambient lighting has shut off and I'm in the dark. But because we have, as the Americans say, the station wagon version, we're going to check out the trunk or the boot. Of course, it is electrically operated and it has a lot of space in there. Actually, maybe not as much as you would expect from a model like this, but still a fair bit. The main reason is because this floor over here is quite shallow, or that is, it's quite high. And of course over down here you've got your cables, and you can still open up more, but there's not a lot there. I mean, there's a little cubby hole here, but that's about it. So still plenty of space. I don't have as much equipment today because I'm alone, but it is quite reasonable. Let's close it up. And I do kind of like the lighting back here, I do have to say. If I hit this button, no, let me lock it, and then let me unlock it. You're gonna turn it on? No? You're not gonna play along? Thank you. How typical. But I do like the lights. I kind of like them now. I wasn't sure about them the first time I saw this design, but now everything lights up. It's really futuristic. And now these are just the parking lights, but everything lights up otherwise. Everything, including the badge, which I didn't think was going to be possible in the European Union because of the laws, but now apparently it is, and it kind of looks cool. So there you have it, the ID.7 Station Wagon Edition. This was just a preview, so not much to say here. I'm going to test this car hopefully soon, and we'll get you more information.